Now our next entertainer has been performing here in Branson for 40 years. It's like, it's a long time. And he and his family actually were the third family show to start a show here in Branson. Any guesses who this might be? Well, that didn't take you long. But Randy has been performing here in Branson for the last 40 years. And currently, he's performing with the John Denver Johnny Cash Songbook show over the IMAX Theater. Also, Tim Hadler's show. He's at Tim's show. And he also is performing with the Max Bacon Family Sunday Gospel Jubilee at the, obviously, the Grand Jubilee. And anyway, he's been a great, he's actually been so friendly to us ever since the day we came back in the time when he was performing with Doug Gabriel back in the day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Randy Plummer.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to get to be here today and to honor Cliff Wagner. He was a great guy, great humanitarian, did so much for the Branson area and Springfield area, and loved him like a brother. And Cliff, if you're listening, this is for you. My soundtracks wouldn't work today, so I've got, I have Hank Williams helping me. I work for him, now he's going to work for me. And we're going to do On My Father's Side. Just a young boy in a temple one day shared with the doctors. They were so amazed, for never had they seen one so young speak so swift. They asked him many questions. The conversation went like this. What's your name? On my mother's side, my name is Jesus. But on my father's side, they call me Emmanuel. How old are you? On my mother's side, now I'm 12 years. But on my father's side, I've just always been. Where are you from? On my mother's side, I'm from Nazareth. But on my father's side, it's the New Jerusalem. What's your plan? On my mother's side, I'll be crucified. But on my father's side, in 3 days I'll arise, and I'll sit at my father's side. He was the Son of God, and yet the Son of Man. And I can't help but wonder just how Joseph must have felt. Through an open door that day he heard his son reply, and he said, you see, I'm the King of Kings that's on my father's side. What's your name? On my mother's side, my name is Jesus. But on my father's side, they call me Emmanuel. How old are you? On my mother's side, now I'm 12 years. But on my father's side, I've just always been. Where are you from? for him. Well, this is Branson's 100th anniversary. Yeah, great. And Mr. Reuben Branson, who named Branson Branson. Of course, I never got the meeting, but I wish I could have, but I bet he would be really, I don't know what he'd think. I know he'd think it was something because it's grown so much, and I'm just honored to get to be a part of it. This is my 40th season being in Branson. The Lord willing, I hope to be here another 40. Thank you. But anyway, I have written a poem in honor of Branson, and not just Branson, but our whole Ozark area, and it's called An Ozark Prayer. He's not going to tell you, so I will. It was a #1 song on the internet chart last year, so. Thank you. Oh, I'm sitting here by Lake Taneycomo with a head full of memories of this my home. Oh, I could write a book on this place, for many a tourist and many a face has passed through this wonderful haven of fun, and millions of memories these Ozarks have sprung. For who would have thought that this place, so rural, one day would make its name round the world? These Ozark hills are my true delight. They've much to share with this morning tonight. And although we get busy, let's not forget to thank the Lord for them as time from us slips. These hills here hold such a great mystery of things that have been and things that will be. And that's why folks come here year after year to share the great beauty God's given us here. Oh, I love calling the Ozarks my home and watching to see just how much they have grown. And yet, so much has stayed the same. God bless the Ozarks in Jesus'